Good evening, classmates and audience. Audience, I'm sure you are very proud of who you're here to see graduate tonight. And classmates, I'm sure you're just happy to be done with school. If you do not recognize me, my name is Matthew Hoffman. And if you couldn't tell, I'm one of the seniors graduating tonight. We have survived a lot this year. Around the world, there were school shootings, disease, terrorism, and maybe the most dangerous to us, school itself. But maybe I'm just biased because I'm a senior. I think that deserves a round of applause. I can't help but feel nostalgic when I gaze out among my classmates. So many memories have flooded my mind this past week. 12 years. It's taken us 12 years to travel this road, but we are finally there. I recall growing up, especially in elementary school, and seeing seniors around town or at sporting events, and I always thought to myself, wow, they're huge. They look so mature, so big, and I wanted to be like them. But in my mind, it seemed like I would never for decades. In my mind, it seemed like it would be decades to come before I was like them. For instance, as a kid, I would come to the basketball games and watch them. In reality, I just wanted to run around the track and play with my friends. But I would sometimes glance at the basketball players and think, wow, they're so big and grown, and I'll never be like them for at least 50 years. Now, I was in first grade, so my logic wasn't amazing. It felt like light years away, but now it's here, for better or worse. Now that we are here, it doesn't feel quite like I thought it would. To be honest, I don't feel very different at all. I look out and see all the seniors, and instead of seeing a big, mature, intimidating senior, I see my classmates, my friends. We've experienced a lot together. We've played sports with one another, we have had class with one another, we've done fun challenges like the mannequin challenge, or made memes that only ourselves thought was funny. The most memorable experience for me this year was Water Wars. Even though I only lasted to the second night because of grossly overextending myself. I'll never forget these memories. They are something that is embedded in my mind for eternity. I still don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm sure most of the memories we have shared I will want to remember. Only 3 years ago, we came in as timid freshmen, not knowing fully how we'd fit into this new foreign world of high school. By sophomore year, we finally had a year under our belt and weren't at the bottom of the food chain. We finally had someone under us, the new freshmen, who were more or less the same as us, but forbid we ever saw it that way. By junior year, we were practically running with the big dogs, like Mr. Kuntz would say. And for me, junior year was significant because my stage 1 senioritis occurred about halfway through the year. I'm sure some of my fellow seniors can vouch and relate to that. By senior year, well, full-blown senioritis. If there are any underclassmen out there, I forewarn you, senioritis is not a joke. And once it gets out, it's over. It's all over. Heed the teacher's warning, even though it may be inevitable. Just looking out, I can see all the affiliation and effects of it. I'm sure over half of the seniors right now are probably zoned out just having to listen to me. For my classmates still listening to me, I have a challenge. Don't let this be the end of something great, but instead let this be the beginning. As Mark Twain once said, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed in the things that you didn't do than by the ones that you did do. So set high aspirations and get out there and be doers, whatever it may be, college, trade school, work, or travel. Make your life what you want it to be because you have the capability. Have fun. Walt Disney said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. As I bring my address to a conclusion, thank you all again for listening and being here to celebrate this monumental achievement. Because there is no ambiguity to this. Everyone in a cap and gown will graduate tonight, and this is nothing to belittle. Join me in congratulating the class of 2019.